Happy Friday. Happy weekend. It's episode 171 of your favorite D list actor. Coming to you live from Phoenix, Arizona, where I'm going to drop my seat to get my headroom just right under 100. We haven't had triple digits in a week. It's fantastic. Yesterday was 97. Today was 95. And the rumor is, according to the weather peoples, we could be in the 70s within the next 4 to 5 days. That would be amazing. That is excellent. Hello, Melinda. We got one watching live. That would be perfect weather to run in. Yeah, but it is under triple digits. So I did get my run in this week. I ran on Tuesday and it kicked my ass. I'm not going to lie. All my other workouts this week were absolutely fantastic. But because I ran on Tuesday, I pushed my Wednesday leg back to Friday. Shannon, welcome. So today, leg day, do my normal morning, go to the gym in the garage, set up squats, and wow, 50s. That's crazy. Like I said, it's 95 today, 97 yesterday. It's wild, but we're going to get to 70. So I'm very, 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 very excited. Got on that squat rack thinking, okay, hey mom, wasn't that long. I think I'm recovered from the run. I should be fine. Oh, no. That first set, I was like, I am not going past warm-up weight. And I didn't. I did all 5 sets. Larry in the house. I did all 5 sets with the warm-up weight. Leg extensions, leg curls. I didn't add it. I didn't even add a nickel to that. And the rest of the workout, I didn't add a single pound. Just did the workout and was happy to have the workout done because my legs were absolutely trashed. Diet on point, feeling very good about it. Yes. No writing this week, but it's funny. Josh is like, "Hey man, I'm available this weekend if you want to write." Josh over at Josh Makes Movies here on YouTube, and of course this is the weekend that I'm filming the ASU film Echoes of War, which we will get to in a moment. So it looks like we're not going to be able to write this week, but it was nice though to know that he was available. But this time it was my fault not being available. But we'll eventually get to it. It's all good. I'm not sweating that at all. Let's move into some film festival and some stuff going on in the film festivals. The film Gifted, which I've worked with this company before, and the first film that we put into the film festivals absolutely killed it. I think it was in like 70 film festivals and won like 40 of them or something crazy like that. Well, Gifted has already been accepted into 3 film festivals. I'm very, very excited about that. Funny note, not related to Gifted, but related to that film crew. Mr. Arnold himself called me on, was it Sunday? I think it was. Yeah, I think it was Sunday. It was like, hey, we're filming this week. We're shooting a trailer for a feature film that we want to do. You play a bailiff. And I'm like, yeah, of course. Come on, man. I can do all that stuff. He goes, okay, we're filming Tuesday in Tucson. And I'm like, bro, that's my class. I have class that day. So sorry, can't be in your film. I got to go to school. Hurt a little bit, but school is the priority right now. Another film I did with another crew that I've worked with before here in Phoenix. This one is called Will She Listen? That's the short film that we made about rescuing dogs, dog rescues, something like that. That's what it's about, something like that. That has been submitted into 2 film festivals. One is the Phoenix Film Festival. So I'm very, very, very excited about that. So I'll probably get to see it in the festival if they, it's one of those where hey, we're playing this. And California Dreamin', a film I made, I want to say 2, maybe 3 years ago, or that we started filming. We'll be heading to 2 film festivals as well, from what I've heard. I have not. I just finished episode 4. I'll get to that. I'm definitely going to bring that up, my man. Definitely going to bring that up. So if you're in Henderson, Nevada, or if you are in Vegas and you want to see California Dreamin', because they can play it one time, it's open to the public. Let me get those Sally Jess Raphaels real quick. So if you are, like I said, if you're in Henderson or if you're in Vegas, head over to Nevada State College, November 2nd at 7 p.m., the Kasner Building, and you can watch California Dreaming. I am a supporting actor in this film. I have a New Yorkish Italian accent in this film. So it should be fun. It's the first time doing that in a movie. I had a great time doing it. We'll see how it turns out, especially when my friends from the East Coast, if they ever get a chance to see this film, which I'm pretty sure you will, because more than likely this film will make it to at least Tubi. Their last film, Neon, won a ton of film festivals and went on Tubi and did very well. So I'm sure you guys are going to get to see this, but probably not until after the film festival season. But it is a full length film. It was fun to make. I had to go back a couple months ago to do some last minute ADR work so they can get the final out there and do the one time showing at Nevada State College on November 2nd at 7 p.m. at the Kasner Building. Check it out if you're in Henderson. If you're in Vegas and you want to drive over and see that. Should be dope. I know I can't wait to see it. Very excited. Now, this weekend, actually today, the ASU film, the senior film that I am involved in, started filming today, principal photography. And then tomorrow I film, and Sunday, my role as Major Johnny. I'm very excited to bring that character to life. As you can see, I finally got a haircut, and he's special forces, so I get to have a little bit of a beard. I squared it up though. Definitely wanted to look more of the Army Major. So I'm very excited. I get to film tomorrow. Oh, I can't wait. And I've seen this director, some of the stuff that he's done before. So I'm very excited to work with him and the director of photography. They've done some military stuff before, and it looked really good. So I'm looking forward to it. I think I only have 3 scenes on Saturday, but the bulk of my scenes, the big part of it, is on Sunday, where we have one scene that is 4 pages long. So that's going to be. I got 16 lines in that one, and we got 6 people in the scene. It's going to be very interesting, just for the blocking and then catching all the shots, the master, the mids, the close-ups. Yeah, and then you get to see that. You get to see Major Johnny make that character change. Woo! I am so excited to do this and bring that moment to life for you guys to see eventually on film somewhere. So I'm pretty sure after they show it at ASU for their finale, it's theirs to do whatever they want with. I don't know if they're going to put it in film festivals or eventually show it on YouTube or whatever, but whatever it is, I'm definitely going to get a copy of that thing and get so that everyone here can see it. Echoes of War, ASU senior film, shooting all weekend. Cannot wait. So excited. I get to play dress up, get to bring the guns out. It's going to be a great time. The weekly grind was slow this week. Once again, school is a priority. 4 submissions, no auditions, no callbacks, but I did have to turn down some work because the work is one of the days that we're shooting stuff for my production class. So I initially said, yeah, I'm confirmed. And then Thursday night I had class and then found out, hey, no, you're not confirmed anymore because you have to get this project done. So we will be working on a part of our final project very soon. Very excited about that. And we will get to that when we get down to the film school news. But other than that, I think we got through the opening segment, 8 minutes and 30 seconds for watching live. We got 2 likes. It's time to sip on a sip. So whatever you sipping on, no iced coffee for me. I ran out of my favorite creamer, so it's just plain black coffee, which I do love. It's still delicious. I'll wash that down. You know I don't want to get that dry mouth. We are G to G. On to the first named segment of the show, the social media segment, because we're not just here every Friday at 5 p.m. Mountain Time. Oh no, mein Freund. We are all over the interwebs. You can find us at Instagram or X, formerly known as Twitter, at TJWIMZ. You can catch us on, I just said that one, sorry, LinkedIn and Facebook. I always do that, at TJWIMBS, as in bullshit or bull scheisse. Mom's having water with her dinner. And you can get the latest and greatest on all the big projects and major things that I've worked on over at IMDb at imdb.me/TJWIMBS, as in bullshit or bull scheisse. It's Friday night. IMDb numbers for acting are down because I haven't had an acting gig in quite some time, and remix, maybe after these films hit the film festival circuit, those numbers will go up. But the YouTube numbers for the show, thanks to you, amazing folks, my friends, is up. It's Friday. We've got it up. We've got it down. That means we're gonna have an up-down dance on a Friday night. I'm gonna drop this mic. The DJ is going to hit that button, and we are going to down dance on Friday night. Vogue. That's how we do it on a Friday night here in Phoenix when we got a up, down, or a touch down. Thank you guys all again for getting the show numbers up. Speaking of numbers going up, four new subscribers this week. I know a couple of those people were from my class. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for spreading the word, guys, about my show. Appreciate it so much. We are only 3 away from 400. Very excited to hit that milestone. And thank you guys always for coming out on a Friday night and showing some love. I appreciate it. That's always the quickest segment. Oh, yeah. And there are breakfast videos up all weekdays on X, formerly known as Twitter, because it's just my thing. That's how I say good morning. Because saying good morning on X is what people do. It's just a thing. Everybody says morning, blah, blah, blah. It's just one of those things. It's a very friendly app. So yeah, if you're not on X, I highly recommend you get an account. It's one of the only legitimate free speech platforms still out there. Go check it out. It's run by Elon Musk. Here the guy's rich. It has spaceships. Sounds like a cool guy to me. All right, guys, we made it through that segment. It's time to sip again. I'm gonna jump on this coffee. This coffee. I love me some coffee. Bam. The second named segment of the show, TJ's Hollywood Seconds. You may have heard this before, but I'm going to tell you again because I want to. Sally Jesse Raphael style. We go on blue. Bam, bam, bam. Oh, man, we got some stuff. We start with bad things first, but this one's kind of mixed up. They're kind of all over the place. Here's a good thing. The show, if you haven't seen this show, is called Severance. Phenomenal show. Very dark comedy. Could be dark thriller because, you really don't know what's going on. Season 2 will be out this January, and the trailer is out there on the interwebs. Go check it out. Famous British director of photography Dick Pope passed away at 77. Tom Holland confirms that Spider-Man 4 will start filming this summer. Very excited. I love him as Spider-Man. He does such a great job. Check this milestone out. The Young and the Restless is about to have their 13,000th episode. That's crazy, bro. 13,000 episodes for a show. The most episodes of a show I've ever been on is 5. Dark Ops. And it was awesome to do. A lot of fun with that. Megan 2.0 in work. Five Nights at Freddy's 2 in work. And Godzilla is 70 years old this week. Another passing, director Aaron Kaufman passed away at 51. I'm 51. That's crazy. Michael Newman, actor. Remember him on Baywatch? He passed away at 68. Major League Baseball World Series will be the LA Dodgers versus the New York Yankees. Two powerhouse teams with huge, overinflated budgets, overpaid players are battling each other for the World Series. There's no underdog here. This sounds boring to me. Not interested at all. If it happens to be on a thing I have and I'm doing nothing, try to flip it on, but I'm not looking for it. That's how I feel about the World Series with the Dodgers and the Yankees. Although I did see every single Yankees playoff game because they're on HBO. College football last week, it was amazing. 3 top 25 schools to include number 1 Texas and Alabama losing its second time this season. Michigan was at number 24, all losing. I'm excited because tomorrow, college football, Saturday, we've got 5 top 25 matchups, which means 5 top 25 teams are going down. Eliminating these teams, get them out of the playoffs. A stupid 12-team playoff. I don't like it. This weekend, we got number 12 Notre Dame versus number 24 Navy. Go Navy. I think this might be the first time I've ever said that. Go Navy. Number 20 Illinois versus number 1 Oregon. Look at Oregon go. Number 21 Missouri at number 15 Alabama. 15 Alabama because they've got 2 losses already. Number 5 Texas versus number 25 Vanderbilt. This might be better than what it says on paper because Vanderbilt did hand Alabama its first loss, but then they got second. So you kind of like, was Alabama really that good? And number 8 LSU at number 14 Texas A&M. I love college football. I love top 25 matchups. It's so freaking awesome. I keep skipping this. I'm going to do it early before I forget it, like I've been doing. Box office top 5. The Joker, which from what I understand, it's a flop. It's only made $57 million. It was $200 million budget. Will be pulled from theaters next week. And at number 4, Beetlejuice. Beetlejuice has made $285 million domestically as of Wednesday. And number 3, The Wild Robot, which has absolutely no humans in it. It's awesome. $104 million. It is animated. And it's Halloween time. And what are the top 2 films? At number 2, Terrifier 3 has already made $39 million. And Smile 2, $30 million. And I believe that's its opening week. So hopefully, maybe they can bring back. Like, I love when theaters bring back the old stuff. Maybe they'll like have a $5 showing of Halloween or Friday the original Friday the 13th or Nightmare on Elm Street. I go to that and get my popcorn. That stuff is awesome. Yes, Larry, I have been watching our show. Oh yeah. Culinary Class Wars. Just finished episode 4, and the lunch lady made it through. So excited. Can't wait to see what happens next on episode 5. I was trying to make it out when they were showing the preview, but I could not figure out what was going down. I saw them. They were separated in different rooms, 11 versus 11. They did the 2 saves to bring in some more of the black spoons. Very excited because the 2 people they saved were the 2 people I was hoping they were going to save because the matches were so close. The food was so close. Very excited. Maybe, hopefully, I'll catch up on that tonight. That's what the wife wants to watch. And I don't know if I'm behind on the Penguin. I've only seen 3 episodes. So if there's been a 4th, no spoilers, please. And I will catch up on that as best I can this weekend because I will be filming full days. If you guys are into bare knuckle boxing, BKFC 67 in Denver, Colorado, coming up tonight. Undercard might be fighting already. Haymaker Hayes Christensen. Trained with that guy back in the day. He's fighting tonight. Get that W, my friend. Get that W on pay-per-view. Yes. Not watching any other shows. I know my wife's watching a show that's all in Turkish. I watched by a couple times. Really couldn't get into it. We finished the Menendez thing. And you hear about the Menendez might be up for get a chance at parole. Yep. I saw that today on that Netflix show. I believe Kim Kardashian is deep in on that, trying to help them get out. And then there's another show. Yo, these smokes. It's Justin Carruthers. Oh, Justin, since you're on the show, I was writing a short, and I was going to make the DEA agent's name Agent Carruthers. I just want to make sure that I have permission to use your last name for that. FBI International. Ooh, that sounds like fun. I'm going to have to check that out, Shannon. Thank you. Love you too, bro. Agent Carruthers. But see, I wanted to name him Agent Carruthers, Agent Bruce Carruthers. But I wanted to make sure that I had your permission to use the family name for the character, just in case I'm able to get the short out. Because I'm going to finish writing it probably when I get to my script writing class and be like, oh, I just came up with this today. I have so many scripts that when I get the script writing, I'll be like, oh no, what are you talking about? I just made this one up. Boom. Captain Carruthers. Love it. All right, guys, let's have another sip of the potion before we hit that three-wheel motion. Thank you. Coffee, 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 coffee. And necesito agua always. All right, guys, to my favorite part of the show. Much love, brother. I appreciate you. Appreciate that much. Film school news. What's up with this latest week of film school? Well, guys, got my 6-page midterm turned in, and I'm happy to say I got a B. Yes, I did. I got a B on my midterm. I am so excited. And my overall grade right now is still an A. I still got a 90. And after getting, reading the feedback, I have no doubts that I will be getting an A on my final. And I believe I got another 14 out of 15 on the ET quiz. And our next small paper we're writing about is what film inspired you. And I'm going to write mine on The Waterboy. Because many of you know I didn't start playing college football until I was much older. Waterboy came out in 1998. I was in Korea at the time, watched it. It was like, yeah, I was already training, like that. So I'm like, yeah, watch, I'm going to be the Waterboy. So that's going to be my next paper. Miss Moon with the hubs. What's up, guys? Good to see you. So yeah, it's just, writing a lot of papers in there, watching a lot of films. We watched ET this week, and yes, I cried again. Not like, but you cheered up on certain scenes because I love that film. I remember seeing it 5 times in the summer of '82 there in Lawton, Oklahoma. My parents would go to the theater. I think we went to the movies almost every weekend. If we weren't going to the theater, then we were going to the drive-in. And I got to see so many great B flicks and Godzilla movies and kung fu flicks, mostly Chuck Norris movies and Bruce Lee movies, thanks to my parents because we go to the drive-in all the time. It was super cheap and it was fun and it was just cool to do. When the big multiplexes started to open up in Lawton, we started going to those, and ET just happened to be out in the smaller one before the really, really big one opened up. And it was cool because we all went the first week. And then after that, anytime we go, my parents would get tickets and be like, well, you go whichever theater you want to, because they're like 4 or 6 or whatever. So I go watch whatever movie. I'd go see ET every time. So yeah, I love the movie anyway. But I was watching it, and now of course I'm watching the movie with different eyes. I'm watching it as a filmmaker, as a writer, and just seeing certain nuances because looking at film, I'm trying to messages and what's going on in the film and things like that because I'm going to write a 3-page paper about this film. And yeah, man, there's some really good stuff. And I think with that one, I'm going to use for my prompts how the film was made. Well, I'm actually for this one, I might do makeup and special effects because the whole ET costume was a big deal back then. So that is pretty freaking awesome. So that's definitely what I've been doing about it. But be on my midterm, great feedback. I'm gonna get an A on my final. Very excited, kicking ass in that class, loving it, loving it, loving it. You finished the series, Melinda? Oh, you guys did. Yeah, I bet you did. On to the my production class, which is hands down the most fun class I've ever had in my life. Well, we get to class and he let us. We're to the point now where we've learned everything that we're going to learn on using all the equipment. Now it's just working to see what we're going to do for our final. And last night we set up everything for our monologue because we're doing, like I said, we're doing like a late night TV show, like a Jimmy Kimmel show or Fallon show like that, something like that. So we're shooting. The main part of the show has to be live, but you can pre-record certain things because it's a live show. You have pre-recorded stuff. So we're pre-recording our monologue, which will then cut to our pre-recorded commercial. We'll go into the live show. During the live show, we will put in a scene from one of my movies because I'm being interviewed as an actor. We have this whole skit that we're doing. And then we'll talk about that for a little bit. And then we have another insert of the next week's guest, which is going to be way over the top. Where the next week's guest is going to be a luchador. So we're going to do a wrestling bit there. What the main thing comes down to is if you say our show is 7 minutes long or our show is 8 minutes long, it has to be done on the dot. That affects your grade. Not just production value, is that your lights up and doing all that stuff correctly. So last night, we had all but one person in there, one of our classmates there. Unfortunately, Nicole couldn't make it. It's all good, though. Nicole is going to be, I believe, for our final. She's going to be doing the sound, all the sound for it. So I'm very excited for that. But we set up everything up, man. We set up our back. It's going to be it's very purple-ish. It's pretty badass. We got all of our lights the way we want them. I went in there just like every show I've ever been on. I measured my distance from my actors, lights, temperature, everything got done because I want it. Once I found it perfect on the screen, it looks exactly like. That's when what temperature. Let me check that. How far away was that light? Let me measure that. How far away is that backlight? How far away is my mood light? Oh yeah, I measured out everything. Got it all noted. We're gonna get an A on this final. We're gonna crush this final exam. I'm very excited. Everyone in my production class is like all about getting things done. Everybody's got side jobs that they're doing to get this done. And we're all coming in on Thursday at 1 o'clock, super early because Thursday is Halloween. So we're gonna come in super early and we're gonna pre-record that monologue so that everybody can enjoy Halloween, including our instructor. We'll get him out of there. Joe is absolutely amazing. The man has more time in the industry than I think I have years on this planet, and it is such a great thing to work with someone like that who has so much hands-on experience to be teaching and then just trying to absorb as much of his knowledge as I possibly can, so that one day I could be in that position to where I'm like, yeah, I've been doing this for 51 years. What do you want to know? Because honestly, when he retires, when I get to, I might want to teach that class, like for real. I really enjoy that class. It's Intro to Production, and it's a fun class. I think I would, because teacher's pet, so I get to teach a lot of stuff in the class anyway, or do stuff first. So yeah, I'd be very excited about that. I would love that. I think that would be a great job for me later in the future to teach film at a college. I think I would absolutely love that. Look at that, boom, possible future job, just like that. Chatting with you guys. See, you guys are like my muses. I appreciate you so much. I need water, man. I'm dry mouthing like crazy. Dun, 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 dun. Well, guys, I think I covered everything. I actually read all my notes without skipping over any of them. I'm so proud of myself. Yay. Happy Friday. Happy weekend, guys. Be safe out there. We live in a crazy, crazy world. I want to drop the mic for a second. I'm going to give thanks, and then I'll give my final outros to y'all. Namaste, family. I'll talk to you guys next Friday, and we'll be able to talk about Echoes of War and all the filming that we did over the weekend, plus all the stuff that we got going on in school. And I can, oh, so I really screwed up. This is so funny. After I got everything set up, right, I shot a video of how everything was supposed to be set up, but I'm talking to people shooting the video, and I didn't realize I had the camera with the phone flipped around the wrong way, and I just recorded myself because I was so excited. I was like, "Oh man, I'm gonna have some BTS stuff to put on here for you guys, for us, doing our final for our production class." And I was recording myself the whole time, talking. I think I'm doing, and it's funny because I think I'm like doing an up shot, but I'm not paying attention because I'm talking. And I just basically videotape this part of my body moving around in the production room, in the production studio. Sorry, the production room is very small. I wouldn't be able to move around much in there, but yeah, so. Right? It happened. So everybody have a great weekend. Thanks for coming out. I'll talk to you guys next week. Be safe out there. I love you guys. And I guess that means now I'm out this way.